why are you parked blocking?
That's my bad. I was gonna park right there.
Or there's the right curb where you could have stopped for like a quarter mile back there with a nice flat dirt curb, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't do that. But instead we're facing westbound traffic in eastbound traffic, right? So none of this is good, right? And you're not wearing your seatbelt, which you probably also need to do. So, because now this car's gonna hit you head on, right? Because there's no, this is literally, I can't even sugarcoat this. This is the dumbest thing that I've seen in a long time and incredibly dangerous, okay? So, and by the way, I stopped you for criminal speed, so you're also under arrest. So let's start with that. Pull in these people's driveway here. My original reason for stop was you're in excess of 80 miles an hour. Posted speed limit on Arizona Farms is 50. So I don't know where I locked you in at, but I saw you at 81, 82, 83, 84. So somewhere in there is where I locked my radar at. And then whatever that was there, which was, I don't even have words for it. So yeah, registration paperwork, current proof of insurance, please. All right, if you happen to find your current insurance information, hang it out your window for me, okay?
Just like this one right here?
That's what it should look like. How old are you?
22.
At 22, you should probably know what your insurance card looks like. Yeah, it'll say insurance card.
Yeah, I know. It's because I don't even have a car.
Oh. Okay, that's... So if you're born in 2000, you're like a Gen Z person, right?
Yeah.
That answers all of my questions as to why everything's happened today. So first I saw you speeding. Then you failed to pull to the right curb because we ended up head on into traffic. Then I walked up, you weren't wearing your seatbelt, and then you don't have current proof of insurance. So just in exactly how it happened is exactly what's on here. So you have a mandatory court date. See your driver's license, please.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about what?
I was just passing the car.
Oh, the criminal amount of speed you were doing at 45 miles an hour over the speed limit? Your top speed was 95.
I was doing 60.
You just passed a whole bunch of cars, and I locked you. You're the only car that was coming at me at 95.
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, wow, there's a minivan doing 95 miles an hour on Arizona Farms, but then there you were. You are literally the fastest car I've seen all day today, and I've been on since 4 this morning.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to pass the car. My bad.
Your citation is for exceeding the speed limit by more than 20 miles an hour. Obviously, 95 is more than 20 over from 50. So that's a criminal traffic citation. All that means that you got to go to the court, talk to the judge. I can't go on that side because I'd be right in the middle of the road. Can I see your driver's license, please? All right. Yeah, can you turn your video off there because it's really loud? Just there we go. All right. Well, I'm Deputy Sloup. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. Any idea why I might have stopped you?
No, but I just thought you were driving really fast.
Well, you know what the speed limit on this road is?
Probably 45.
It's 50 miles an hour, which means that I'm traveling at you at approximately 75 feet per second. So when I'm traveling at you at a high rate of speed, because that's what the posted speed limit is, and you pull out directly in front of me where I almost rear end you, that's not okay. Then you also have to wear your seatbelt. So the fact that it's buckled in behind you there, that's not how seatbelts work, especially not if you're going to be getting into a collision driving in that manner where you pull out in front of people. So, may I see your driver's license?
I have to get my purse.
Sure. Absolutely. Don't open the door. Because you didn't pull off the road like I did, so literally you're...
Let me pull over a little.
There we go. That's a good idea. Oh. Failing to yield from a stop sign means that you came to a stop, but then you pulled out in front of me and I almost hit you. And then lap and shoulder belts required is that you had your seatbelt buckled behind you instead of in front of you like it is now. I'm Deputy Sloup. You don't have a license plate on this thing.
Okay.
And you're in a 35 mile an hour zone here, and you're at 60 miles an hour when you cross that 35 mile per hour zone.
I have the weapon. Okay.
Okay, yeah, don't touch that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hang tight there. Let's just take that out.
Oh, yeah, no.
Keep that easy. Hey, that fence, I like those. We'll just leave that there. All right.
I'm already late.
I can tell you're late.
And,
So, I'm Deputy Sloup. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic. You let me see your driver's license. And the reason I stopped you is you were speeding on Sunland Gin. The posted speed limit there is 50.
and I didn't even mean to drive today because
Is your license suspended?
I needed to get my interlock today,
Okay.
and I just needed to take her to work, and that was all I was. That's all I was doing today, and that was it.
So your license is suspended for a DUI.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Until January, and I just needed to do this one thing, and I was already extremely stressed about even doing it.
I can tell. I can tell by your demeanor.
And so
Okay. You have any weapons in your car?
just this 45. If you would like me to get out, I can get out.
Just keep your hands where I can see them.
I can do that.
Okay. So, I'm glad that you told me because I'm looking at it and I was just wanted to see if you were going to tell me the truth or not.
I'm completely ecstatic right now.
I don't think ecstatic's the right word because that would mean that you would be excited to see me, and I don't feel like you're excited to see me.
No, I'm stressed.
So ecstatic might not be the proper use of that word, but it's okay. I appreciate the attempt at a broad vocabulary. Keep leaning just like that. I'm just gonna grab that out of there. Hey, I appreciate a 1911 shooter. Shooting ball ammo. You keep looking for that, I'll be back. Lots of people carry guns, so we are used to dealing with people, and we deal with it accordingly. Not a big deal. Arizona's a gun-carrying state. We're a proud Second Amendment state. Obviously, my boss is all about the freedom of the Second Amendment and making sure you have guns with you. You're contacted on a traffic stop. Exactly what that guy did was perfect. Put his hands up here, and he's like, hey, my gun is right there. He didn't reach for it, because then I reach for mine, and that goes bad. Let the officer dictate is really the best way to handle when you have a gun in the car. But we never want to be taken by surprise of, like, you open up the glove box, reaching for your registration, and there's a Glock in there. We don't know if you're reaching for your registration or your Glock, so if you keep your gun in your glove box, say, hey, before I open that up, I want to let you know that there's a gun in there. Your license is not suspended.
I thought it was.
I know, and that's where the problem lies, is that you know that driving is a privilege, right?
Yeah.
You have a right to drive, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to drive anyway. Luckily, you're not violating any laws except for not having your seatbelt on and your speed, but as far as your license is fine. So this is just catalyst for wearing your seatbelt, catalyst for slowing down, okay?
Yes.
Now, if you did that, I would be ecstatic.
Okay. I can
All right.
I can do that.
Very cool. I appreciate that. I feel like one of the two of you should be wearing a seatbelt.
No, I just made her take it out right now.
You just made her take it off.
Yeah.
Any reason?
Just pulling over. You guys.
So why would you make your passenger take her seat off?
Because her head. I'm trying to take her to the hospital.
Okay.
You know, I'm in a hurry because she keeps hurting. But the toolbox is trying to fall, so I'm like, you see, look.
Okay, that's a very, very.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying
That's
to
a
hurry.
very, very small cut.
Yeah,
that's not actively bleeding.
Yeah, but you never know, man. I'm just a father, man. I'm just trying to hurry up and get
Okay.
it back.
Well, you're a father with an identification card at a criminal amount of speed, almost double the posted speed limit.
I'm sorry for that, man. That's why I slowed down. Sorry.
Okay. See your registration and current proof insurance.
I just got the car.
So what's your license suspended for? Or revoked, or whatever it is?
I had one, and I just forgot to go to the damn thing and get one. So I'm just like, man.
Okay, so you're 92 in a 55.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I apologize. That's my
So
fault.
when did this? Let's see.
I just barely got
So
it.
this is
I never registered it because
barely is
I
in
barely got money.
March.
I barely got money right now.
Okay.
So
this is in March. So we're March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So you're 7.
That's when he got it. I just got the car. That's when he signed everything. And he said, they pull you over, just, as long as you're taking over there.
All right. So this is your car, but it's not registered yet.
That's why I'm going to DMV, and first I got to worry about her, then go to DMV. My daughter's right now. I'm concerned about my daughter right now.
Sure. You okay? You look okay.
Like I said, I apologize for that, man.
That's okay.
I really do.
Hang tight.
They've gone down quite a bit. Now.
So
they're
the little unrestrained girl in the passenger seat has a cut on her head the size of a nickel.
but there's a lot of
And he's at 92 with no license and no seatbelts. I just don't understand why. I don't know. There's so much going on in there. There was like a title that was like half signed and not his car, and there's a reason that we leave Santan Valley occasionally. It's so that we can share traffic enforcement with other parts of the county. And out here, it's desolate. The deputies are really far spread out. They've got a lot of calls for service, so they don't pull cars over as much because they're busy doing deputy things. So the ability to come out here and just do traffic things is why you get to stop and have contact with people like this and issue them lots of cites, because he needs that real bad. So driving with your license is suspended is your first criminal cite. Criminal speed's your second criminal cite. Not wearing your seatbelt's your third. And then not having insurance.
You know that this is by law?
What do you mean?
But this is what happens.
U.S. Supreme Court says no license necessary to drive automobiles. Yeah, I don't know where that is or what kind of weird.
They just ruled against it. For all United States citizens. I'm just letting you know.
I don't know if that's true.
That is because the police departments are taking money literally out of the governments to militarize their own vehicles. I'm just letting you know. And I know the law.
We're militarizing our own vehicles?
Yeah.
Does that look like an MRAP to you?
I'm not talking about that one.
But I work for the government.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't have military vehicles.
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about like the SWAT vehicles and all that stuff, which they're going to use against the United States citizens later on with the United Nations. A lot of people don't even know them. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
A lot of people know.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I could learn all sorts of. Give me a fist bump.
Thank you for letting you know.
No, absolutely. So listen, all you have to do is appear, tell that to the judge, show him that article, and say, hey man, I don't need a license to drive. So even though my license is suspended, I don't need it anyway. All right. Just need your signature there. That just says, hey man, go there, talk to the judge, say, hey man, I don't need a license. I'm a citizen here, and these are my roads. I pay taxes. See what his thoughts are on that. Wherever you're getting, get there safe.
Yep, I'm going to the dump now.
All right, and just so you know, as soon as you're going to go to the dump right now? Is that where you're headed?
Then I got to take it to the emergency room.
Okay. So you're going to go to the dump first and then the emergency room? Because I don't think it's an emergency if you're going to the dump first.
I don't know why.
Well, you can figure it out. But just so you know, you can't drive, all right? Because you don't have a license. Okay.
Thank you,
bye, guys. All right. Well, I'm Deputy Sloup. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit.
Hey,
good, man.
You're on the YouTube thing, huh?
That's me, man. That's me.
I see you.
You know what I haven't done a video yet? Is why not to litter on the roadways in Santan Valley like you just did.
You just did a cigarette?
Yeah, man. You can't just be taking your cancer sticks and flicking them out the window. You can't be littering. Anything that comes out your window.
I'll go straight to Walmart.
That's it, man. Anything, man. You put a bottle in here, you know, or stop smoking. It's good. It's good for your health. You have any idea why I'm going to stop you today?
Am I going too fast?
No. Did you notice that you were well over this white line here as you were driving?
Is that against the law?
Well, yes, because you have to drive in your lane.
Oh.
And on this side is where like bikes are and pedestrians. You were like that from pretty far down on the other side of the bridge all the way up. And finally I was like, I need to make sure that, you know, you're not impaired or anything because...
No, not at all, sir. I just, like I said, I'm just nervous.
So you're 25 miles an hour above the posted speed limit.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to pick up my daughter from school.
Yeah, you're at a good clip there. May I see registration, current proof of insurance also, please?
You begin to put the physical registration in the car.
Okay, you don't have that?
It's at home on my
Okay. All right, hang tight for me. Where did the sticker that's on your license plate come from?
It's from my motorcycle. I have a Harley.
Oh. Okay. I'll be back. Take that, turn your truck off for me, please. Thanks. Because I don't want you backing up over me when I remove your plate.
Why are you removing my plate?
Because it's a fictitious registration. That tab does not belong on this plate.
Well, just take
it.
You can take the tab, my love, and not.
We'll see.
Officer, the plate is registered to the car.
That is correct, but the tabs on the plate are fictitious. And being it fictitious, makes it a criminal offense,
No,
and the
because
fact that it's...
I have my old register. That's not fictitious. What are you talking about? That tag is registered to this car, to this
No,
truck.
the plate is.
The plate is. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So you can take the tag, but not, I mean, the sticker, but not the plate.
Well, this entire thing is evidence of a criminal offense of displaying fictitious registration.
Okay.
So it is because it is evidence in a criminal offense. That's what the delineation is.
Okay, so it's criminal.
Yes, sir. I don't know what's so hard to understand about. So you can't take the tab off of a motorcycle that you own and put it on the registration plate for the Dodge that you own and then drive around and think, one, that that's okay, and two, then be mad at me when I take the plate that you have knowingly applied a fictitious tab to and then give me an attitude about it. So, just knowledge for those of you out in the internet. That is a criminal offense in the state of Arizona, to which I'm now going to cite him with because he needs it. Second one is for knowingly displaying a fictitious plate, simply meaning that you knew that the tab on your license plate was supposed to go on a motorcycle with 2 wheels. You put it onto a car with 4 wheels.
It belongs to my wife. That belongs to my wife's car.
Okay, well, whatever it is, it doesn't belong on this truck. Can we agree on that? Meet in the middle ground? Okay. So knowingly displaying fictitious plates, also a criminal offense. And then no current registration, because your registration that actually expired in July 23, not July of 24 like the tab on the license plate said.